So you've clicked on this video because you want to learn how to save some money. Well guys, the first step into saving money is taking control over your bank account, your credit cards, and treating it like it is a business, finding where that fat is, and learning how to either cut it or reduce it. I know I might have lost half the room there, but this is going to be crucial when it comes to building wealth, whether it is just to save up for your next vacation or save up for your next down payment or things of that nature. As always, my name is Tim Petitti. The first thing you're going to want to do is grab your spouse or significant other that you might be sharing a house with and either printing or downloading your credit card statement and or a checking statement, and then getting highlighters. You're going to need a green one, a yellow one, and a red one. The next step is going to know what these mean. So first of all, guys, the green one is going to be things that you're going to be valuing or feel good about spending. This is usually going to be your reoccurring housing budget, such as your electric bill, your mortgage, water bill, grocery bills, things of that nature that you have to spend regardless to live. Next is going to be yellow. These are going to be things that feel somewhat good doing, but are a little questionable. So that's going to be things such as maybe your Spotify, your Pandora, maybe your Netflix account. You know, the key to the things like that is that maybe either they're one-offs or things that you don't have multiple accounts for. And then your next one is going to be red. Red is going to be things that are absolute fat. You don't feel good about spending. You're questioning while you're looking at this statement, why did you spend that? So those are going to be things like fast food. It's going to be if you have multiple streaming services. You know, guys, I had a Chegg service when I was a junior in high school. I had that account for over 4 years. I used it maybe once. So we're saying that I spent probably $1,000 because it's not something that I canceled because I wasn't taking control of my bank account. And then next up, as you can see on the right, you're going to see that I have color marked every single thing that I've spent money on this month. As you can see, it's going to be a lot of yellow and red with some green sprinkled in there. From this step, you're going to want to tally everything up. As you guys can see on the screen now, my green is going to be $443. My yellow is going to be $570, and my red is going to be $176. Now, it is no surprise that your yellow is going to be your highest bill, again, because these are going to be your questionable, sometimes one-off payments. The question is going to be, can we reduce some of those if they aren't these one-off payments? And for red, how are we going to cut some of this fat? So as you guys can see on my screen, I, as a realtor, am running around a lot, and I probably spend way too much money on fast food. How can I reduce that? It starts with me not going to fast food and bringing in either leftovers or making my own lunch. Now, is that going to reduce my bill $176? Absolutely not, because one, it might increase my grocery bill, and then two, you gotta live. We're all human. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to enjoy life. I'm not here to tell you to not go spend that $6 on your Starbucks coffee and it's gonna make you a millionaire. That's not going to happen. The key here is understanding where you're spending money and how you can improve it. So your yellow is going to be the hardest thing to adjust to. Again, as you guys can see, I have a lot of things that are either one-offs or are reoccurring. So we have a Spotify. To me, that is yellow. This would be red if I had Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, and I was paying for all three of these services at once. You do not need all three services. You don't need Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, Max, Pluto TV. You know, you guys don't need all of these services, and that's really where you can cut down some of your fat. Now, your one-offs are going to be things like my Fiverr bill that was $126. This was for a business expense. So I am starting a new company. So that is what that went through. It's a one-off. It's important to me. I felt good about spending it, but it's not going to be happening month in and month out. This as well goes with the Carnival Liberty sign-in. That was $258. I went on a cruise. I went on a vacation, the first one that I'd probably been on in 6 months. That's not a bad thing. Again, guys, you have to live, but it's important to market and keep track of it, because if I'm going on vacation every month, this would be a different discussion, as well as with the Spirit to You in Palm Bay. This is an alcohol store that we have in Palm Bay. I was buying my client a closing gift. He loved wine. I went and bought it. That more than likely isn't going to keep reoccurring. So it's hard to cut something that is a one-off versus something like the Walmart Supercenter or your Walgreens for 10 and 11 bucks. Now, the key with this one is, how do I reduce it? Because I know for a fact that when I go to these stores, I go there for a reason, but then I buy something else. Maybe it's a $3 soda, maybe it's a little snack. How do we reduce that? If I go in there to buy A, just go in there and buy A, learn to cut that fat, and just be conscious about what you're spending, because down here below, I spent over $1,100, $1,200 for the month on this specific credit card. I guarantee I could probably get that down to $800 if I'm being conscious about what I'm spending. Let me know down below how this exercise helped you. It's a great exercise that you really should be doing either quarterly or biannually, just to take control of your savings and to build some wealth. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below if you enjoy content regarding real estate and financials, and I will see you guys in the next one.